we're talking today to Corrado Rocca, who is a board member for HGI. Corrado, it's very interesting to talk to you here at the FTTH event. This must be an area of technology that you're particularly focused on at the moment.
Good morning, Brian. Yes, definitely. We are concentrating on FTTH technology as HGI, because basically this is another addition to our specification path that we started years ago. And definitely FTTH brings a lot of bandwidth and opportunity for us to work on high-end devices, and this is our target.
Yes, because I mean, everybody here is talking about bandwidth and next generation networks, but there's not much point in having a brilliant network that nobody can access.
That's exactly the history of us. When we started in '94, this industry forum made by service providers, actually at that time there were dumb boxes, as we used to call them, which means basically very little opportunities to bring services, but just very entry-level connectivity. So we made a tremendous achievement working on QoS, which allows to specify and enable new services, differentiating basically the quality you want to bring, depending whether it's triple play or video or other kind of services. And now we are working as an additional step for next generation networks, which means a mixture of FTTH, VDSL opportunity with the opportunity to unbundle and make an additional growth in this kind of networks. So we are really speaking of networks now, and not only, let's say, the end networks, but the home networks, which is a hot topic for us as well.
So next generation networks is one of your most important areas, would you say?
I would say is one of the hot topics that we are facing today after the achievements of what we call the residential profile, which is our first level of specification, which today is being used by service providers and the industry as a reference document. Now we're concentrating on specifying additional steps, and definitely NGN is one of the topics of today, which is enabling not only networks but the services, as I said before.
So are we talking bandwidth here, or are we talking much more than that?
I would say much more than that. Bandwidth is an enabler because you need bandwidth to enable services, but one other topic that we are concentrating and which is enabled by the processing capabilities and the networks is a software execution environment, which means a layering of software which enables applications. And with applications, of course, you can give end users a good way to exploit the bandwidth you are bringing, so not just downloading or peer-to-peer, but managing even valuable services in their home, just like a home network energy management, which is a hot topic today for saving money and making a balanced approach to their power consumption in the home. This is just an example. There are many more, of course.
Now, I know HGI has been going a few years now, but it sounds like this is probably the busiest period that you've ever had.
It's a very busy period. I'm sure when we have an interview maybe in 1 year from now, that would be another busy period, so this is good news for us.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of the event here.
Thank you very much, Brian. It was my pleasure.